Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I hope all of you had a Merry Christmas. I'm coming to you from sunny North Florida. That's about 55 degrees. Going to heat up to a high of 71 today before we head down to Miami for the Orange Bowl tomorrow. I know a lot of y'all had a chilly Christmas, so hopefully you stayed warm and Santa brought y'all everything that you wanted. Before we get into it, thank you guys for stopping back by. We've gotten a lot of views over the last couple weeks. It's a lot of return viewership. Uh, if you're new to the channel, please just go down below, like, share, comment, subscribe, interact with me. I'll be happy to get back to your comments. My Twitter's linked below, and I'll also link my Cashapp and my Venmo if you want to donate to the channel. Hopefully improve the quality of the content that we're putting out. But thank you to the viewers so much. I really appreciate it. So now let's get into it. Tennessee, Clemson. Tennessee coming in at number 6, Clemson number 7 in the Orange Bowl in Miami. Both teams coming in at 10-2. Tennessee with losses to Georgia, number 1 team in the country, and then an untimely loss to South Carolina that most likely kept them out of the college football playoff. Clemson with losses to Notre Dame and to South Carolina as well. South Carolina really turned it up at the end of the season. There's a little controversy there, a little drama between Dabo and remarks made about Tennessee flipping burgers. So I know a lot of the Tennessee fan base is ready to settle this on the field after Dabo's remarks. However, both teams coming in after very solid seasons. I know that the Clemson fans, their expectation since about 2015, 2016 has been college football playoffs. Every year it's a failure. They're no longer satisfied with 10-2 seasons. The Tennessee fan base has been waiting for a 10-2 season for almost 20 years now. And now that we finally got one, it just seems a little disappointing when after the Alabama win, it looked like it was playoffs or bust. And now a lot of fans in both fan bases think that we're playing just a glorified scrimmage, that this Orange Bowl is meaningless. This is the first BCS or New Year's Six game Tennessee's played in since 2003. Now, this is the first time they've played in the Orange Bowl since 1997, I believe. And I think it's a shame, and it speaks volumes about where we've come as college football fans, that we look at these huge bowl games that used to have national championship implications back during the consensus era, and then as a rotational playoff or BCS national championship game, that we have players opting out, that fans aren't interested in going, that other fan bases think they aren't interested in watching on TV. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. We're going to get into some of the players that are sitting out. Some notable ones for Tennessee, obviously Hendon Hooker with the torn ACL. He went out to Los Angeles and got surgery on his knee. Word was that he was still participating in the quarterback meetings and the offensive meetings over Zoom. He's down in Miami now. Jalen Hyatt sitting out. Understandable, Biletnikoff Award winner. Would have liked to seen him play one last game with his brothers, but we won't be seeing him. And then Cedric Tillman sitting out. That one makes sense. He spent all season injured. Probably should have gone to the league last year. Honestly, I think our offense plays a little bit better without Cedric Tillman. So we won't be seeing any of him. And then Jeremy Banks, just a couple days ago, declared for the NFL draft and said that he will not be playing. And then for Clemson, some of the guys they got sitting out, obviously DJ Uiagalelei has entered the transfer portal. It looks like his landing destination will be Oregon State. Lynn-J Dixon sitting out. Many of you might remember him as Tennessee fans early in the season. He transferred into Tennessee and was with the team for about a week, and then went right on back to Clemson. So there'll be no Lynn-J Dixon. Trent Simpson is injured, and Miles Murphy is opting out, going to the NFL draft. So some key players on both sides. Should be a pretty even game as far as the rosters go. Hendon Hooker out, starting quarterback. DJ Uiagalelei benched. We're both getting the quarterbacks of the future for Tennessee and Clemson. And Joe Milton and Cade Klubnik. A lot of my Clemson fans have been calling for Klubnik to be starting since about halfway through the season. A lot of the Clemson fans believe that if he had been starting all season long, they'd be undefeated and in the college football playoffs. Hindsight's 20/20, but they're ready to get him ready for next season. He's going to be their guy for the next 2, at least maybe 3 years. So it's going to be a good showdown of quarterbacks of the future. Now, my predictions. I'm predicting Tennessee to come in and start out strong. Josh Heupel's very good with the scripted plays. comes out quick, very, very proficient offensively. Uh, and I think that Cade Klubnik, he's going to come out and start slow, but we saw him tear up North Carolina's defense in the ACC championship. I don't know how bad North Carolina's defense is. I do know that Tennessee's is pretty bad as well, especially in the secondary. We got Byron Young playing. He's definitely going to get after the quarterback, but if we let him stand in the pocket all day, he's going to pick our secondary apart. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. My prediction is going to be Tennessee 38, Clemson 31, and it's going to come down to a last-minute drive. And Joe Milton is going to walk away a hero. Now, as far as picks for this game, the ESPN FPI has Tennessee at a 57% chance of winning. ESPN FPI is usually right, like 75% of the time. I don't subscribe to it very much. There was times this season where we were at like 80% chance of losing to LSU and dominated, and we were at like 70% chance of beating South Carolina and got absolutely dominated ourselves. But it is a nice statistic to look at. The spread for this game is Tennessee plus 4.5. I'm going to take Tennessee to cover that. Tennessee money line plus 170. I would take the Tennessee money line, definitely. And then the over-under at 63.5. I think there's going to be upwards of at least 69, 70 points. I know I said 38-31. So, yeah, I'm going to take that over as well. So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in very much. I'm going to be heading down to Miami tomorrow morning. Hopefully get some content in for you guys, and I'll be pushing some out for the college football playoffs. We got Georgia and Ohio State coming up, and then Michigan and TCU. So thank you guys very much. Take care. Go Vols.